Hey guys, I'm Richie.
I'm Aurelia.
I'm Walker.
And we're together because we're getting ready to go to Dragon Con, which is another wonderful expansion that we're making onto the podcast. Obviously, the Fairy Tail anime ended, so we're going to be talking about more stuff, and that means we're free to actually talk about stuff outside of just anime, too. And there's a lot of really cool stuff that we want to do, but we kind of need your help with that, and that's why we have this video together. We're starting our own Patreon. Patreon.com/fairytailpodcast. I don't know why I said it in that voice, but whatever, roll with it, fuck it.
Yep.
Because you could.
Because I bought some black powder. That'll be like if we actually reach 1,000 as our goal, we're just gonna have a whole podcast where it's just you and that voice reading the news.
I'm gonna be meeting Matt Mercer at MagFest again this year, probably, so I could probably go up to him and be like, I'll be like, if we reach this donation level, would you be willing to come on the podcast with me and you and me talk news as Victor from Critical Role? And he'd be like, yes. I'd be like, so in news today we have this. And he'd be like, yes, much of this.
You just fucking flatline all that shit. I gotta turn the gain down.
This is
you
a
cannot
lot.
handle your voice.
So you're going to have to edit this whole chunk out?
No. Fuck that. No, I'm just gonna let it be loud because I'm an asshole.
No, I mean, this is like outtake bits now.
No, this is actually still the thing. We're gonna keep it that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically we're setting this whole thing up so that we can expand. There's a couple of things that have to happen. We're actually in the process of losing the host for our website, so we're going to have to get a new host, and that's going to require money for us on that side. It's going to be $18 a month, I think, for the one that we're looking at, which is Squarespace, which is going to make things a lot easier, and it also makes it so that these guys can actually put up content on the website on their own, and it's really quick and easy for them to upload their own stuff, so that we don't have to wait on any person in particular to do that, which Raven has been the one in control of the site for us for a long time, and not to say that she's done a bad job or anything. She's done an amazing job with the site. It's easier if we don't throw the full burden of full control over the website all on her. Like, you know, if we're able to take some of the burden away, we really like to do that. Another thing that Aurelia and I remember is iTunes.
Yeah,
Back
iTunes.
in the day when we had iTunes, we could actually put episodes of the feed up on iTunes. Now, we're still going to keep using SoundCloud, but guys, SoundCloud costs us $15 a month. The website will cost us $18 a month. I think it's $20 a year for the domain name just to keep fairytailpodcast.com. And then there is there's the feed, having a host for our feed so we can actually upload stuff to iTunes, and depending on how much we need to upload, that could be anywhere from $25 a month to, well, it could be anywhere from $9 a month to upwards to $60 a month, depending on how much we're allowed to upload.
That's a whole video game.
Yeah.
And that's where you guys come in.
That's exactly where you guys come in. We greatly would appreciate your help. Now, we're not doing this without giving you guys some sort of perks. We do have perks set up for you, and I know you can hear my mouse clicking. I'm looking for it right now. Well, actually, I'm updating notifications because I'm an OCD asshat. But there are rewards, and we do have goals on there, so make sure to come and check that out. Of course, right now we've only got 3 tiers. We've got a $1 tier, a $5 tier, and a $10 tier. We don't want to add any more tier levels until like later on when we've actually got more that we can actually do. But this will also help us in other ways, like helping people get to cons if they need help with travel or room or something, so we can actually go to more places, so we can talk to more of the people that you want and hopefully meet you guys. That'd be really cool.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to expand out, and we do have people that live not just in the Southeast. We have people that live out in Utah. We have people that live out in California. So, you know, expanding into those areas and letting people know, hey, we're alive, we exist.
And Kansas.
And Kansas. We have people in Kansas. I forget because she hardly ever comes on. Yeah. We've got to help her. Yeah, that's going to be the next thing. We're raising money so she can get an Ethernet cord.
Yeah.
Because right now she's just on Wi-Fi, and her Wi-Fi is so spotty. It was like, you need to get an Ethernet cord, like a 50-foot or something. I don't know. But that having been said, we're putting together a Patreon because we're hoping to grow and expand the podcast itself. And we've already made so many connections through doing the podcast over these several years. And we'd like to talk more about a lot of other stuff. There's a lot of new anime that we think people need to know about. And there's also a lot of old anime that we think doesn't get nearly enough attention, and we want to promote it and talk about it more. Like, also, you know, if you overfund us, if you absolutely overfund us, one of the things I can absolutely promise that will happen if we get insanely overfunded is we will go to Japan and we will film that, and we will go to Akihabara and be nerds, and
Hell yeah.
And we will geek out over all this cool stuff if they let us film in those locations.
Cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
Cool stuff.
I don't know why that sounded like it should have been in a Bill Wirtz video. It was like, cool stuff. And they went over here and made some more cool stuff. I don't know why. This is like the history of otaku. That's
the history of Fairy Tale Podcast.
Oh God,
Oh
no,
my God.
that'll be sad. But one of the other things is, you know, we'd like to interview more people in the manga industry and actually learn how that gets made and how anime gets made, and talk to animators and things like that. We'd love to do all those things, but of course that requires capital, and we understand that, you know, a lot of you broke just as much as we are, so that's why we have a $1 amount. Hopefully that makes things easier for everyone. But at the end of the day, yeah, we actually would like this to become like a full-time job, because it's what we love doing. And I can't remember who said it, but it's a great quote, so I'm going to say it anyway. If you do what you love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Get a job doing what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. And that's basically what this is right now for us. Yeah.
Yep.
This is stuff that we love doing. Can you believe you went to college for other stuff when we could have been doing this the whole time?
Hey, I mean, this can
Hey, I'm stupid. I went too. That's what I should do. I should just be like, if you don't donate to the Fairy Tale Podcast Patreon, I swear to God, I will hold episode 5 of Log Horizon Abridged hostage. I won't write a single effing word. I won't do that, guys. I'm not that kind of cruel. But we'd appreciate your help. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the Fairy Tale Podcast stuff. Become a patron. We'll talk about Rick and Morty soon. Okay, Rick.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. I really hope I get to finally make out with Jessica.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, also, we're going to make a cat dress up in a fish in a wiener costume. Yeah.